Hey, just checking. This is Kimmy's husband, right?
Yeah, this is Tate. And you are?
Ollie. Look, I'm not the type who likes to dance around stuff, so I'll just say it. I'm Kimmy's boyfriend.
Excuse me, Kimmy is my wife. So when you tell me you're her boyfriend, you'll have to understand that I need some answers. So Ollie, tell me, what exactly do you mean you're Kimmy's boyfriend?
Oh, come on, dude. Don't act like you don't know what's going on here.
Excuse me? You're the one messaging me out of the blue to drop some pretty serious news on me. So if you've got something to say, go ahead and say it loud and clear. You just said you hate dragging things out, right? Then why don't you explain what the hell is going on from start to finish using your own words like a big boy?
Seriously? Fine, whatever. You're one of those guys who gets off on dragging out drama, huh? That would get real exhausting real fast. No wonder Kimmy wanted to get with me.
The clock is ticking, Ollie. Let's hear your explanation.
All right. Like I said, I'm Kimmy's boyfriend. From where you're standing, yeah, sure, I'm the guy she's cheating with. But as far as I'm concerned, she's totally into me right now, like head over heels. So how about you just make things easier for everyone and divorce her already?
Is that so? If you're asking me to just let her go, then I assume you've taken care of all the proper arrangements, right?
Wait, what arrangements?
You're telling me to give up my wife because you say she's yours now, and you haven't even thought this through? You didn't plan a single thing. You didn't brace yourself for any of this. You just popped in out of nowhere like, hey, I'm the other guy, time to split up. Honestly, it's laughable how stupid that sounds.
Of course I'm ready. What do you take me for?
Good. Since you're so confident, I'll go ahead and kick her out of the house tonight.
Wait, what? Tonight?
Is there a problem with that? You just announced that you're seeing my wife. I assume that means you've already talked this through with her. You've got a place ready for her to move into, her room's all set up, and you're ready to start your new life together. That's what being prepared means, right?
Well...
What's the problem now? Don't tell me you didn't at least think about the possibility that she might be thrown out of our home the moment I found out about the affair.
No, I mean, yeah, I kind of figured that might happen.
She's out at her part-time job right now. As soon as she walks in the door, I'm having her pack up every last thing she owns, and she's gone by tonight. No exceptions, no delays. You can take care of her from now on.
Hold on a second. The plan was we were gonna move in together after my current girlfriend moves out.
Your girlfriend? I have a feeling there's a more specific term for her that starts with an F.
All right. She's my fiancé, okay? My fiancé is still living with me.
Unbelievable. So not only are you cheating with my wife, you're also cheating on your fiancé who's currently living with you? What a catch you are, Ollie. Well, that's an issue to be settled between the three of you now. Not my circus, not my clowns. I'll be handling the divorce through my attorney. You can expect to hear from them soon.
Wait, what? Your lawyers?
We'll be sorting out the compensation side of things as well, so don't act surprised when the numbers come up.
Compensation? Hey, hold on. What are you talking about?
Once that's all finalized, I'll file the paperwork, and you'll know exactly what I mean. So yeah, good luck figuring that mess out. You're gonna need it.
What the? I have no idea what's going on right now.
Good evening, Kimmy. When your shift ends, don't bother coming home.
Wait, what? What are you talking about all of a sudden?
You got two choices. Go stay with your boyfriend or head back to your parents. Honestly, I don't care which place you choose.
Hold on. What? Tate, where is this even coming from? What are you saying right now?
I just had a lovely little conversation with your boyfriend.
Boyfriend?
Yeah, your boyfriend, Ollie. You know, the guy you've been sneaking around with.
Wait, no. What? He contacted you?
Yeah, he did, and he was having an awful lot of fun for about the first 30 seconds of that conversation. Originally, I was planning to wait till you got home, make you pack up your things yourself, and walk you out. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized I don't even want you setting foot across the threshold of my house again!
Oh my God.
So I went ahead and hired a moving company. They're handling everything. Your stuff's already on the way to Ollie's place.
Already?
Once you figure out where you're staying for good, just shoot me a text or something. That's all I need from you.
Hold it right there, Tate. You don't get to just make all these decisions all by yourself. You can't drop something like this on me out of nowhere and expect me to be like, sure, sounds good. See you later, honey. And another thing, why are you just blindly believing his version of the story? You didn't even hear what I have to say. Do you even have proof? Anything at all that shows that I actually cheated?
Kimmy, I've known about your affair for a while now.
No way.
Yes way, and I already gathered everything I needed to prove it. I was just about ready to bring up divorce myself. But then Ollie popped in and handed me the perfect opportunity by admitting everything. So really, he just moved my timeline up by a few days or so, that's all. You'll be hearing from my lawyer soon. They'll be dropping off the divorce paperwork at wherever you choose to stay. That's why you need to tell me your address.
But Tate, this is all happening way too fast. I'm getting dizzy.
If you're so desperate to be with him, then don't fight this. The faster you go along with it, the faster you're free.
I think I'm gonna throw up.
Hey, Tate, you chickless loser! How about you take a break from wallowing in misery and listen to me? I've got something real important to talk to you about, and you'd better damn well listen up!
Who's wallowing in misery? As far as I'm concerned, what happened between us is I had a massive glob of cancer surgically removed from my body. Then, for God knows what reason, you volunteered to have it grafted onto yours. So, how's the cancer treating you, Ollie?
I don't have time for your stupid medical analogies right now, you dork! This whole thing just blew up in my face, and it's your damn fault!
Is that so? Please, do enlighten me. How exactly has it blown up in your face? Spare no detail.
Right after Kimmy got thrown out of your place, with zero notice, may I add, she showed up at mine! And guess who happened to be there? Yeah, my fiancé, just like I freaking told you! The two of them bumped into each other, and everything went straight to hell!
Oh, so your little juggling act finally came crashing down?
Yeah, the whole thing exploded. Both of them screaming, crying, accusing each other of being a homewrecker, and then turning their knives on me. That's how my two-timing got exposed, right there, just like that.
Wow. Honestly, sounds like karma handled that better than I ever could. Congrats.
What the hell do you mean, congrats? I'm getting sued. I've got a $150,000 lawsuit on my back now.
$150,000? That's quite the figure there. It couldn't happen to a nicer guy, but if you don't mind me asking, what are you being sued for?
Her family's going after me for emotional damages, wedding cancellations, venue losses, the whole thing. I guess they run some massive business that's all in the family, and they were planning a super extravagant wedding with live performances, celebrity appearances, and everything. I'm totally screwed here.
Didn't you say you were serious about Kimmy? Wasn't that your whole thing?
Huh? What are you talking about?
You went out of your way to message me. You told me flat out you were her boyfriend. You told me to divorce her. That's not something you do lightly, is it? So what now? That was just a spur-of-the-moment impulse? You claimed you wanted her, you acted like this was real, and now you want to walk that back like it was all just a joke?
Well, I mean, I don't know if this counts as me taking it back or anything.
That doesn't cut it. You wrecked someone's marriage, you ruined your own engagement, and now you want to cry about the consequences? Whether you meant it or not, you're the one who made the move. So now you deal with it. That's what accountability looks like.
You really love the sound of your own voice, don't you? You're talking down to me like I'm some damn idiot. You know this never would have happened if you hadn't thrown her out of your house on a whim just because she found a better man. My engagement is over because of you!
Oh no, you cheated on your fiancé with a married woman and somehow it's my fault?
Damn right it is! You made everything worse! So I'm telling you right now, that $150,000 my ex's family is suing me for, you're gonna pay every penny! You're the reason I'm in this mess. It's only fair that you pay up!
Wow. So this is your grand plan. Screw up your own life, then hand me the bill? Also, just a quick reminder, since your memory seems to be short, you're also being sued by me for $25,000 in damages. That's already in motion. You made the unfortunate decision to deliberately break up a person's marriage in one of the few states that provides legal remedies for such behavior.
So what? My lawsuit is way bigger than yours. We call it even, and you send me the rest to cover the lawsuit. Done. That's fair.
You've got one hell of a definition of fair. Anyway, my lawyers were very clear with you when they presented the settlement offer. This is the only offer you will get, and it's the only way you're going to avoid trial. You've got until the end of the week to make a decision to take it or not before I escalate.
Who could play at that game? You have until the end of the week to give me my money or else I'm gonna sue you! All right, you smug little rat, time's up. Where the hell's the money? You're late.
Nice to see you too, Ollie.
Cut the pleasantries. I don't need your sarcasm right now. You were supposed to wire me that $150,000 by today, but I just checked my account and there's no money. I told my ex's side you were the reason it's delayed by a day, so you're already screwing me over. Oh, and guess what? Since you're late, I'm gonna have to charge you a late fee. So that's $300,000 now. Congrats!
Let me get this straight. You're planning to give the original $150,000 to your ex-fiancée to cover the lawsuit and then just casually keep the other $150,000 for yourself? What, as your little starting over fund after getting fired?
Damn right I am. I got canned, man. That money's gonna keep me afloat while I figure things out. So do both of us a favor and wire it to my account, like now.
You serious right now? Ollie, you seem to have forgotten something pretty important.
What now?
You remember me mentioning that I was suing you too, right? You got served and everything, so don't say you didn't know. My lawyers offered you a settlement option, $25,000 to avoid a trial, which will inevitably set you back even more. The deadline to accept it was today.
We already talked about that. I told you we'd cancel each other out. Your little $25,000 claim gets wiped out by the $150,000 I'm demanding. Go read the damn messages again if your brain didn't register it.
Oh, I read them, but here's the thing. Was that number you threw at me based on any actual legal consultation? Any lawyer involved? Any documentation? Anything?
What's your point?
My point is, no real attorney is gonna back the kind of unhinged nonsense you've been texting me. So all this yelling about 150,000 or 300,000 or whatever amount you make up next, that's just fiction. It doesn't exist. It's a fantasy.
A fantasy?
Yeah, let me spell it out. I don't owe you a single cent. Not $150,000, not $300,000. Nothing. But you, if you don't agree to pay me $25,000 today, then you're going to be on the receiving end of a very long and very expensive lawsuit. And don't forget, you're still on the hook for the $150,000 your ex-fiancé is suing you for.
But this wouldn't have even happened if you hadn't kicked Kimmy out like that. If you'd just chilled out, none of this would have happened. She wouldn't have shown up at my place, and neither of them would ever have known that the other one existed. I might even still be juggling 2 chicks, man. You know how awesome that would be?
Just 2, huh? Hate to break it to you, but I didn't find out about the affair because of anything I did. I found out because your ex-fiancé contacted me first.
What?
She reached out before that lovely scene at your apartment. In fact, the 2 of us had a plan in place. We were going to walk in on you and Kimmy together and catch you red-handed. But you went and opened your big mouth and confessed like it was some romantic comedy. So yeah, we had to switch gears. Honestly, the only thing we didn't see coming was how spectacularly dumb you'd be. We never thought you'd turn around and try to milk me for 150,000.
You know what? Shut the hell up already. I don't need this crap from you.
Also, just so you're aware, I found out that your love life was even messier than I originally thought. We just learned last week that there was a 3rd woman that you were seeing.
What?
Yeah, and she's married too, so now her husband's coming after you for damages as well.
You've gotta be kidding me.
Your ex said you're probably looking at a total bill of over $200,000 when this is all done. Maybe more. So why don't you save yourself a lot of grief, call my lawyer, and agree to pay me the $25,000 settlement, okay? I hope, for your sake, that you see reason and do as you're told. Good luck with your fiancé and your other mistress's husband. They won't be as generous as I am.
Hey, Tate?
Well, if it isn't my illustrious, infidelious ex-wife, today's the deadline for your settlement decision, too. Is that what this message is about?
Actually, no. I was thinking maybe we could get back together?
Excuse me?
I'm on my way to your place right now. So, if we're getting back together, then I don't really have to pay the settlement, right?
Are you out of your mind? So what you're really saying is you can't even pay the $25,000 settlement?
I mean, yeah, I don't have the money. I only ever worked part-time, and I spent most of my personal savings on dates and stuff with Ollie. My parents can't help financially either. So I thought maybe instead of paying, I could show how sorry I am by coming back and being a good wife for you again.
You haven't paid Ollie's ex-fiancé either, have you?
Well, no. But once we're back together, I figured you could help me cover that too.
I'll bet you did. Anyway, just get over here, all right?
Sure. Tate? Tate, what's going on? When I got to your place just now, there was a big black van out front. Then when I got closer, a bunch of guys jumped out and they shoved me inside. Then the driver said something about them finding a job for me and that we're going there right now. What the hell is this?
Oh, that? Ollie's ex-fiancé was kind enough to create a job for people like you. You know, people who can't pay what they owe.
What?
She figured since neither of you could come up with the money, the least she could do is give you a way to work it off.
Wait, you're kidding, right? Is this even legal?
Don't worry, your parents already gave their blessing. Everything's above board. Also, I've decided to accept the settlement on your behalf and allow you to pay the $25,000 in monthly installments. So be grateful for that. Work hard, earn your keep, and make sure you pay off every last cent.
You've got to be kidding me.
Nope, this is happening. You wanted a way out? Well, congratulations. You just clocked in. I'd heard Ollie's ex-fiancée came from a wealthy family, but I didn't expect her father to be the CEO of the single biggest construction company in the region. Turns out he agreed to take in both Kimmy and Ollie, the two idiots who couldn't pay their settlements, and put them to work. Now they're sweating it out on different job sites, working hard every day to repay what they owe. From what I hear, they're not just paying off their debts, they're also getting a much-needed lesson in humility. So far, they haven't missed a single monthly payment, so I guess they're at least managing to stay afloat. As for me, I quit my job after the divorce, moved out of our old place, and started fresh in a quiet, rural town where nobody knows me. I've begun rebuilding my life, growing vegetables for the first time, and honestly, I'm enjoying this solo chapter of my life more than I ever expected.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.